Hi, good morning, everyone. Sorry, trying to find a way to make this screen a little brighter. There we go. It's a little too dark. I'm like, oh, I look like I'm inside of a tunnel in here. um, I just wanted to share a word this morning. I feel like the Lord was speaking to me. It's funny, the Lord speaks to me um, even when I'm doing really things that don't really even seem spiritual, and when I'm not really even thinking about, you know, I'm not really thinking about Him at the moment. Sometimes when I'm doing these things, and the Lord just highlights certain things to me. So I'm over here, we're getting ready to pack for our trip to DC, and I'm sorting through all our laundry, and I'm looking for my daughter's bathing suit to wash it for her. And I'm looking through the laundry, and I grab the bathing suit I have in my hand. I sit down a bunch of laundry, and I tell her, I said, I have it. And she says, where is it? Where is it? And she starts digging through the basket. And meanwhile, I'm holding it in my hand. And she keeps digging in the basket looking for it. I said, I have it right here. I don't see it. I don't see it. And she's still digging through the basket. I said, it's in my hand. She's like, oh. And I think that's, I really feel like the Lord highlighted to me that many times we're asking Him, Lord, where's the breakthrough? Where's the breakthrough? Lord, where's the word? Lord, where's the answer? And all the while, the Lord has it right there in His hand, getting it ready for us. But we are so focused, digging through all the things that He has made us put down, digging through all the mess of all the things that we might be going through, or the things that we might be having to clean up and deal with, and that we miss it. You know, we miss it. Meanwhile, He's holding it the whole time. It's in His hand. He's got, the answer right there within reach, but we are so focused on everything else that's going on that we're not seeing it. Our eyes are focused on the wrong thing. And I was just looking at Hebrews 12:2. It says, fixing your eyes on Jesus, the pioneer. And I really like that translation, the NIV translation, saying the pioneer of our faith, for the joy set before Him, that He endured the cross. But I like the pioneer, the pioneering in that it's powerful. I think that's a powerful statement, that Jesus went before us as a pioneer, in order to make a way for us, so that we wouldn't have to be digging through the mess, but that we would always know that all we have to do is look to Him and allow Him to bring the answer to us, instead of trying to make things happen on our own through striving, through worrying, by asking 50 different people. It's like, well, let me see, let me get a word, maybe this person has the answer for my need. Let me get a word, maybe this person has the key to my breakthrough. Excuse me. And I'm not saying that it's bad to get prophetic words. I'm not saying that it's bad to ask for a word, especially if you're in need of encouragement. I will give somebody a word, if they were said, well, what is the Lord showing you anything for me? And then usually, I'll pray about it, and then the Lord will show me something to encourage them, and to kind of give them that up, on whatever situation they might be facing right now. But often we focus so much on what we can do for ourselves, or what somebody else can do for us, that we're not looking and waiting on Him. We say, okay, well, we're waiting on the breakthrough, but we're not actively seeking Him. We're not actively doing things to get closer to Him, so that we can hear from Him what is the strategy for the season. Because we're so busy dealing with the mess and dealing with the situation, that we forget to ask Him what is His perspective. And all the while, He could have the answer right there in His hand, and all we have to do is walk over to Him and get the answer from Him. But because we're so focused on the problem, and trying to fix the problem, and trying to clean up the problem, we are like Martha, so focused on doing the dishes, so focused on doing everything to please Jesus. And all the while, Mary's right there sitting at Jesus' feet, receiving everything that she can from him herself, instead of trying to do things to earn him and to kind of get his attention. So I just want to encourage you today to get out of striving and just look to the Lord himself. Look to his hand. Don't try to make things happen on your own. If the Lord has you in a season of waiting, don't rush it. Don't rush the process. I know it's not fun to wait. I know it's not fun to feel like you're sitting on the sidelines and the Lord is not using you. You feel like, Lord, I feel really almost lazy. I feel irresponsible because I know you deposited a lot in me. And, we feel like by now we should be teachers, but yet we're still being taught. And we're saying, Lord, open the door, open the door, open the door. But we're looking for the door. We're looking for the door so much that we're not focusing on him. And I think the focus needs to be more on him than on the door, because the more you behold him, there's going to come a point where you are beholding him so much and that you are just so enamored with who he is and so caught up in his beauty and just so intensely gazing on who he is, that door is going to open and you're not even going to realize. He's going to have to say himself, hey, turn around, the door is open. And there it will be. But you were so busy focusing on him, then all of a sudden you missed the door opened, and he's going to have to be the one to say, hey, the door is open. Are you ready now? But by that point, you'll be like, oh, okay, I can do that, or I can happily sit here at your feet. Because at that point, it won't be about the door anymore. You make it so much about him that he will become your reward, not the thing that you want to do for him. So I just want to encourage you this morning. Just press in and seek to him. Amen. Look to him because he is the door. And he is the key. God bless you.